Hey, what's up, everybody? We're doing another Marvel Legends review. Today we got Groot, and this is the Toys R Us exclusive. It just got its official release date today, March 1st, which is when I picked them up. Obviously, this video is coming up the next day after. I'm recording this after midnight, so yes, this guy came out yesterday for all technical purposes. Anyway, release date was today. Some people got them early. Some people finagled their Toys R Us manager to get them sooner than later. Sorry, I'm playing with the lighting here. So yeah, let's take a look at this guy. Let's get some light on him. And I'm trying to get a good showing of him. I do have the Build-A-Figure one over here standing by for a comparison, so let's get to it. Okay, so you get Groot. His bottom half of his legs are at the bottom of the package, so don't freak out when you see him. You say he looks kind of short in the package. He does come with a potted baby Groot and a toddler Groot, which is, if you've seen any of the trailers for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, you see that he is shown quite often. Not naked from what I can recall, but this one's naked. So there's that. Let's bring him in close. We'll start off with potted Groot. I'm playing with the lights a lot tonight, so we're going to try. Right, so there's potted Groot. Decent. All one piece. Does move around a little bit. Plain black eyes. Little bit of green paint on there. So, it's cute. Then you got toddler Groot or baby Groot. I'll call him toddler Groot because he reminds me of a toddler. No articulation, all one piece. His eyes do have some brown to them. So there's that. There's a little bit of flexibility to him. I can see both the potted Groot and this toddler Groot easily being lost. So put them somewhere safe. Keep them in the package or get a baggie or somewhere to keep them so you don't lose them. Alright, so if you had the Build-A-Figure, you know exactly what you're getting. It's the same exact mold as the previous one, just using a different plastic, which I think is good. So let's just get to it. Here's the other one. Here is the original Build-A-Figure Groot. You can see that there's a bit of a color variation between the two. This one is a lighter brown, more of a, I would call it like a milk chocolate brown, to be honest, because you kind of get that scraping of like when you do chocolate, like you have that little like whiteness to it. A little bit of green paint applied to them. Now, I don't know if everybody's is the same as mine, but I'm guessing that it is. That there's very sparse green paint on the Build-A-Figure as compared to this Toys R Us exclusive version where you have green throughout. You got green on his chest, green on his abdomen, green on his legs, upper thighs. Legs not so much, a little bit on the foot there. I don't know if the colors, if that varies between character to character, if it's the person who was spraying the green paint decided to be a little bit more giving on mine, or if they're going to be a little bit less on theirs, or if they have a map that they need to follow. I'm assuming there's some sort of map, just to give them all the similarity that they need. The only difference between these two Groots, other than obviously the plastic and the paint, is the face sculpt. This is a brand new face sculpt as compared to the old one. It's a smiling Groot. This is more stern Groot, I guess you'd call it. So let's bring him in close. Here's a smiling Groot. Let's get a nice close up of smiling Groot. There you go. He's so happy. That's a happy Groot, which is kind of weird to me. I think it looks kind of off, per se. Maybe I'm just not used to it, but it looks just weird to me. And here's the grumpy Groot. They did add more color to his eyes, which I think was a nice touch. This is very boring, black-eyed Groot. He looks like an old Groot to me. Like if you have this is like a young, happy, sprightly Groot, and then this is like an older Groot. He's lost some color, and he's lost the fleck in his eyes, and he's already depressed. It almost looks like two different characters. If there was a race of Groot, you would have multiple. It's like almost, it's kind of weird if you really want to look at it. Personally, I wish they would have included this head as well as this head and maybe a third one. I know it's being greedy, but third head of him maybe shouting or being angry Groot. So you can really pick and choose which style of head you want. Unfortunately, you cannot swap the two between because you have that typical plastic mold color issue. Like, I can try it and you can see what it looks like. It'll pop off Groot's head and take it and swap the two. I'm gonna do it off camera just because it's easier to do it closer. See, so you can, there's a little bit, maybe you guys might not be able to see it on camera. There's a little bit of a difference, but it is significant enough that you could notice that there's something a bit off by it. You know, there's just, you can see right there, there's like, you can just really tell the color difference, which is a shame, but I think this is one of those times where the change is for the better. This brown is a lot more of a wood coloring brown than the previous milk chocolate brown, which is what you got with this guy. So I think that it was great for Hasbro to recognize that there could have been a little bit of additions that could have been made to Groot, a little bit of paint applications, plastic wise, that they offer this to Toys R Us, and Toys R Us took them up on this exclusive. I think it's a smart move. I think that people would be kind of annoyed if they needed a Groot and they didn't get the first Build-A-Figure. So yeah, this is something that's kind of neat. I kind of wish that they would start doing this more often, that they would try putting the Build-A-Figures into some sort of box set later on, maybe with a different deco, and make an exclusive. It would be good and bad at the same time, because people might be pissed that they spent all that money on the original Guardians of the Galaxy series, and now here you can spend $20 and get Groot all by itself. But in theory, the first wave did have all the characters from the Guardians of the Galaxy, so you really needed Groot, and that was the only way to deliver him. How they figured out this and how they got the legality for it, and they said, oh yeah, we can do it now. It is what it is. So, is he worth picking up? I would say yeah. I would definitely say yeah. I can see a lot of people probably going to start unloading this one, because he just does not compare. This is definitely an upgrade. Upgrade in plastic, upgrade in paint quality, upgrade of face sculpt, if you like the smiling Groot, you know, but the eyes alone, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, the eyes alone, you can see that they put pupils in, and it looks a lot better. There you go, you can see that just that one eye, even though one of them is in the shadow, you can see that there's a nice, like, goldish brown fleck to his pupils, which just gives life to him. You know, there's not that black void eyes. The smile, maybe it's the teeth, like, because he has like kind of like a teeth underneath. Maybe that's what's really freaking me out, that he has teeth, or it looks like teeth. It could be just, you know, underside of a bark, as it were, because he has a tree. I don't know. Something about the smile just kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't know if this one had been done this way, if it would look any better if it was just a solid stern face. But we get what we get, and that's what we got. Worth picking up? Absolutely. Is it going to be hard to find? Time will tell, because I don't know how many people are going to rush out to get him. I don't know how the quantities came to the Toys R Us stores. So my advice to you is, don't wait for a sale. Go pick him up sooner than later if you're really on the fence about picking him up. I guarantee you probably scalpers or resellers, whatever you want to call them, are going to pick up numerous ones of him to either A, put away for a rainy day, because I'm sure Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be in the Infinity War, so probably this might be the last time you get a Groot. So unless they do some significant changes to him, this might be your last chance to get a Groot. People are going to capitalize on that people are going to put him away to think that they can resell him later. And typically Toys R Us does stock a lot of their exclusive characters. At least they have been with the Star Wars and with the Marvel Legends 3 packs that have been very easy to find, but you never know. So this is one of those things where pick one up when you see them. Try to get the Toys R Us sooner than later. If you're, you know, on the fence, buy them now. You have, I think, like 3 months to return them if you change your mind. Just pick them up and be done with it. Yeah, happy hunting. That's all I got for this Groot. I can't wait for the movie to come out to see if they make him age a little bit from this toddler Groot to more of an adult Groot, or maybe we have a teenage Groot. Who knows? Maybe that's why he has that happy smile. Maybe it's teenage Groot. Yeah, so that's it. Happy hunting and good luck. I'm out.